Nosotros tenemos la calle prendida. Salimos de noche, llegamos de día. Mi nena cerca de mí. En verdad nunca importó lo que nadie decía. La que pica spicy wasabi. Yo soy natural, sabi. Ella es como Don, yo soy Daddy. Este es un te paga tú a la Ferrari. Como tú y yo no hay iguales, colmillos afilados de metales, vampiros sonando ahora para siempre, somos inmortales. Y tú sabes que esta noche nos fuimos al garete, tú eres el más que le mete. Tú sabes que esta noche nos fuimos al garete, tú eres la más que le mete. Donde la noche está pesada, yo con mi gato voy para allá. Donde la noche está pesada.
Nothing better than pregame festivities for the World Series. Game 3 is coming up next. And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. The World Series on MLB The Show coming up. It's the Toronto Blue Jays going up against the Cincinnati Reds. John Shabby and Chris Singleton with you. A lot going on in this series as we get ready for Game 3, Singy.
And Boog, this is as close to an elimination game as you can get without it actually being one. Going down 3-0 would more or less just end this thing. So this game's going to tell us whether we're going to have a real series in store for us or if we're just going to be packing our bags and going home.
A lot of people feel these teams are more evenly matched. The first two games would indicate. So we'll see if we get a bounce-back performance in this one. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about ready to go. And today's starting pitcher, Christian Javier.
Yeah, he was a tough luck loser last time out, dominating his opponent. Soft contact. They were able to score a couple of runs, but outside of that, everything was sharp. You hope that he gets a better result this time out. Reward the guy for his hard work.
Ready to go? And now for the Jays, O'Neal Cruz. The line to kick the pitch. That misses. And we're underway in Game 3.
Wow, Boog. First pitch of the night, and looks like the strike zone's a little small.
The 1-0. That one missed.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
And that one is lifted in the air. Acuna there. Hauls it in for the out. Cedric Mullins next up for the Blue Jays. First pitch doesn't find the zone. One down, base is empty. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And there's two down. Two outs, base is empty. So up next for Toronto, Jose Ramirez.
Not only can he hit the cover off the ball, he's got a great eye as well.
Oh, what a stop. Over to first. Nicely done for the out.
That was a great job of doing the math. He had the perfect angle, diving stop, completes the play, and that ends the inning.
Welcome back. And on the hill, Logan Webb. What do you look for here?
Very dominant his last time out. Picked up the win. Only allowed one run. These guys would love to see him back on his game in this one.
And stepping in is the speedy Michael Harris. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. And that's in for a strike.
He's so solid, calms the heart rate of the pitcher and the manager when the ball goes up in the air. You just automatically assume that it's an out every time it's hit in the air.
This one in the air, right field. Nootbaar makes the grab, one down.
Batting second, the left fielder,
Here's Starling Marte. The MO for him is contact. A guy who's going to deliver average, not a ton of power. He's looking to hit a line drive somewhere.
Well, that's why it's a team. And when you look at a lineup, he's a great two-hole hitter or a guy that you could put at the bottom to help turn that lineup over to have some momentum for your top hitters coming up to the plate.
There's a strike.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial gold glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
Next one misses, and the count's even at 2. Yeah, some guys just have instincts, right? I mean, that's the way it goes. We talk about Larry Walker, the Hall of Famer, and his instinct on the bases, despite the fact that he didn't play a ton of baseball as a kid.
No need to deviate from the slider right there. The hitter just not making the adjustment. He came at him with the breaking ball, pitch after pitch in that at bat, and evidently there was no answer for it.
Ronald Acuna Jr. stands in now and watches strike one. Remember Mark Kotsay was a real good defensive outfielder. Good instincts, not great speed. And now the 0-1. And that's downstairs and outside.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. Not even close there. And the count 2-1. And the righty deals. Swinging a foul straight back. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Pulled the string on the changeup.
I think the key is arm action on the changeup. When you can sell it like a fastball, you drop the velocity, you get the swing and miss, and you walk off the field.
Back here at the ballpark, standing in is the power hitting second baseman, Brandon Lau. Here comes a pitch. And he takes a strike. And the pitch. Fastball almost got him there.
He wanted that fastball high and tight, looking for a strikeout, just didn't locate it very well.
That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
Well, that gives them a runner, and maybe they can turn it into something more. With nobody out, a lot of things can happen here in this inning.
Next to hit, Alejandro Kirk. First offering misses the mark. Chris, Alejandro Kirk, stocky catcher, an all-star in 2022. This guy can hit.
Yeah, he can, and really just surprised everyone coming onto the scene, doing such a great job that became an all-star with very little big league experience before that.
Next offering is in for a strike. Carl Dixon doing the umpiring behind the plate.
And Boog, I'm not sure if it's because he sort of sets up higher than most, but one thing to be aware of with Dixon is the high strike. Not usually a big deal because most guys are swinging at pitches up there, but we may see some...
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Jimenez. One out in the second. And now Lars Nootbaar. That one's in there. Strike one. Lau, the runner at second with one away. Next offering is down low. And that is ball one. Kicks and fires. Battling here as he fouls it away. Here's a 1-2. Outside. Next offering is fouled back. No score here in the second. Next pitch is outside.
Quite the matchup we're seeing here. 6 foul balls in this at bat alone. Really making them work out there.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Check swing at the full count offering. Appeal to third. And no swing, says Joe McDonald.
Well, he took his chance at getting him to chase right there, but with first base open, walk not a bad thing. He's set up a double play opportunity if he can induce a ground ball.
And now Matt Olson up to hit. There's the strike.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
That's off the mark. And 1-1.
There, he can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some weak contact at times. So you don't worry as much about him in this situation. Very capable of getting a ground ball and getting out of this little jam.
Fly ball to right. Under it is Acuna to make the grab. And Olson is set down. And there are 2 outs.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at bat.
So first and second with 2 outs. Tommy Edman at the plate. And there's a ball. And fouled off. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. In there. And so now 1-2.
Well, this is a higher leverage spot, and I love the way that he's turned things around. He's got 2 outs now ahead in this count, and he can pretty much dictate what's going to happen next in terms of the pitch sequence.
And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Brings it in for the 3rd out. Blue Jays leave a pair. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And welcome back. Bottom half of inning number 2. Here's the speedy catcher, JT Realmuto. The wind and the pitch. That's a little bit low. JT Realmuto singing has turned into arguably the top catcher in all of baseball. He's won multiple Gold Gloves, multiple Silver Sluggers. Same story, multiple times an All-Star. This guy is fun to watch. That misses the zone. Ball 2.
A tremendous athlete behind the dish, and this is a guy that probably could play any position on the infield if they needed to, as well as the outfield. He's got great speed as a catcher, can steal some bases, can drive in runs, but most importantly, he takes that pitching staff where they need to go.
Gets a piece and stays alive. And a pitch. Ground ball right side. Lau sends it to first. One up, one down.
Batting fifth. Not shortstop.
Here's Turner now. Hit on the ground to the right side. And he takes it himself for the out.
Batting sixth.
And now it's Luis Robert. Chris Logan Webb, a Northern California guy, but he grew up a fan of the Oakland A's. He grew up going to both teams' games, Giants and A's, but his dad was an Oakland fan, so he loved the Tim Hudson, Bobby Crosby, Stephen Vogt teams with the Oakland A's. Check swing, and that's a ball.
Well, I can relate being from the Bay Area. I tell you what, warmer games in Oakland than they were in San Francisco, and that can help you become an A's fan a lot faster because it gets awfully chilly in San Fran.
And another ball. Francisco Lindor up next for the Reds. (3-1) now. And that one fouled off. 3-2 now. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Edman racing, makes the catch. Reds go down quietly. We'll move to the third with no score. Well, here we go. Top of the third, scoreless game. Now it's the Toronto designated hitter, Brandon Bell. Bell, a former All-Star, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2009. The pitch. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. That misses the zone. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
The 1-2. The other way, and he beats the shift. Now he'll turn for second. And he's got a leadoff double.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent back control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
Here's O'Neill Cruz. Pitch misses inside, and it's 1-0. And that's outside. Appears they're working around him with the base open, Singy.
Well, you know, these 2-0 counts, Boo, they're just not what they used to be, and we sound like old guys when I say that. But ultimately, this is a strategic game, and you expect to see this type of approach by the pitcher in this situation.
3-0 down. There's a strike. Bell at second with nobody out. And that one wrapped foul. Swings and misses, struck him out.
This guy will throw any pitch in any count. 3-2. He goes off speed, gets the out.
Here's the center fielder, Cedric Mullins. 0 for 1 so far. And a good eye there. Top of the third, no score. Got one close, ruled a ball. And that's ball 2. There's a strike. The 2-1. And it's fouled away. Struck him out swinging. Pulled the string on the changeup. So back-to-back strikeouts now, and they still haven't managed to do anything with the leadoff double.
Yeah, Boog, and you just don't want to get careless here. You've done a really good job to get 2 outs after that leadoff double, as you mentioned, and just got to execute your pitches, and it's a non-issue.
Here's Jose Ramirez. Grounded out his first time. That one's in there, 0-1. Well, Jose Ramirez had a sensational 2018 season. He became just the 8th player ever to have a season with 30 doubles, 30 homers, 30 steals, and walking more than he struck out. 0-1 now. And a swing and a miss there.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
Man at second. That's towards center. Harris right there to make the grab. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. 1 left for Toronto. And we're still knotted at 0. Back here in Cincinnati. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. And now it's Frankie Lindor. Lindor goes 5 feet 11 inches, 190 pounds, and he was born in Puerto Rico. The pitch.
Puerto Rico doesn't just produce baseball talent, it produces Hall of Fame talent, from Roberto Clemente to Pudge Rodriguez.
And now 2-1. Ground ball, Olsen. He'll do it himself. 1 gone, bottom of the 3rd inning.
Batting in, the second baseman,
Here's Andres Jimenez. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offensive side for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. First offering, and it just misses.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive, because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit, or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
Righty to the plate. That one the other way. And that gets down for a base hit.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
And the batter now is Joey Votto.
And what makes him even quicker is the fact that he's so dialed in on the pitch as it's moving through the hitting zone. He can see how that hitter's lined up, what he's trying to do, and where that pitch is going to end up, which gives him that really quick first step, and that's why he makes so many great plays.
In there, and it's 0-1. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Mullins ranging back, looking up, pulls it in on the warning track.
Man, I love that route. The ball was smoked. He knew he had to get back to the track right away. Turned his back on the infield, got to the spot, turned around, and made a nice catch.
So the batting order turns over. Michael Harris, the next to hit for the Reds.
Runner.
Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. That one pulled foul. Webb checks the runner. Back in there standing. Webb, a guy after Tommy John surgery, changed his arm slot a little bit. He ditched that four-seam fastball, went with the sinker, and he's turned into a ground ball machine. Jimenez leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Runner goes again. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second. Great jump. And that is a stolen base. It wasn't even close.
Well, in the postseason, I'd say we see more teams playing for one run, trying to apply some pressure, and that's exactly the case right here. Speed on the bases, put him in motion, and it worked out. Now time to execute in the batter's box.
The pitch. Popped in the air, left side. Ramirez makes the play, and that ends the inning. Reds leave one, still no score. Welcome back. New inning getting started, and now it's Brandon Lau. Javier back to work. Breaking ball through there for a strike.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
Strike two.
Two really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
The next offering misses. Now 1-2. And here it comes. Stays alive. Next offering misses. 2-2. Good eye right there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball, and I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location. He found a way to just get it by him.
And next for Toronto, Alejandro Kirk. High in the air, out to right. And Acuna able to make the grab. 2 away down. And now the right fielder, Lars Nootbaar. in for a strike. 0-1.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
2 outs. That misses the zone. 1 ball, 1 strike. In the air, out towards right center. Harris after it. And that'll do it. Down in order go the Blue Jays. And we are still scoreless. Back here at Great American Ballpark, Starling Marte up to hit. The pitch. Up the middle. Throw on to Olsen. And a quick out, number 1.
Well, I'm impressed with this guy's internal clock. He knew he had plenty of time to take that extra step, secure his grip on the baseball, and make a strong, accurate throw.
Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. Went down on strikes his first time through. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Out towards left center. Mullins settles under it. And there are 2 down. And up to the plate is JT Realmuto. Grounded out his first time up. Realmuto was an outstanding high school quarterback. Was signed to go play quarterback at Oklahoma State, but when he was scouted in high school, he was mainly a shortstop. Marlins scouts decided after seeing him catch 1 time that if they drafted him, they would convert him to catcher. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Nobody left for Cincinnati. Through 4, still tied. Zip, zip. Back here at the ballpark, and now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit. And the right-hander back to work. Strike 1.
Well, these Jays doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They haven't produced a run yet, but the pitch count for the starter is starting to climb, so they're hoping that starts to pay off soon.
1 away here in the 5th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And here comes Tommy Edman. He popped out his first time. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball 1.
And I think they're in a good spot thanks to their pitching, but no one would be shocked if this offense strings something together to take the lead.
They say you win. The 1-1. Swing and a pop-up. Turner makes the catch. And a couple of quick outs. Up to the plate, it's Brandon Belt. Doubled his first time up.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
First offering misses the mark. Swings through that.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Next pitch in the dirt. And a count 2-1.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
Line drive, base hit, right center field.
The batter, the shortstop.
Only 2 hits allowed so far tonight, Boog, so I don't think that one will disrupt his momentum all that much. You know, he's really been on top of his game, commanding his pitches all night long.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. And here is O'Neal Cruz. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Just off the inside edge. Bell, the runner at first with 2 gone. Misses outside, and now 3-0. Cedric Mullins on deck for the Blue Jays. Here's a 3-0. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
So 2 on with 2 away. And now the center fielder, Cedric Mullins.
It's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
Here comes the 0-1. Activity in the bullpen for the Reds. Eric Lauer loosening up for manager David Bell. Carrasco, the right-hander, loosening up as well. Swing and a miss, struck him out. 2 left on. Last half of the 5th coming up. And we still have no score. And welcome back. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. In now for the Reds, Trey Turner.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
First pitch, not close.
Well, these Reds, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. Just 1 base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
In there at the knees, and the count 1-2. Bounce to the left side. Safe. He beats it out, and the go-ahead run is on to start the inning.
Boogie doesn't care how he does it. He just wants to get on base, and when he does, that puts him in a position to do some damage, put some pressure on the defense as well. His wheels are truly a weapon out there.
Luis Robert now. Pickoff move to first, and Turner's back in. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. First and second, no outs. Next for Cincinnati, Francisco Lindor. He's 0 for 1.
Well, there's a reason why he's at the bottom of the order, struggling as of late, but a knock here would be a huge lift for him and for his team.
And that's in there for strike 1.
He's looking for a strikeout or a ball on the ground for a double play to sort of calm this situation down.
High fly ball, shallow right field. Nootbaar moves under it, and there's one down.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Andres Jimenez, the next to hit for the Reds.
Beautiful swing in his last at bat. Opposite field knock. At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
That one misses, and that's ball one.
This guy absolutely flies. The defense wants to turn two, but they've got to get a ball they can do it with. Make sure you get the first out before you try to rush and get two and end up with nothing.
At the belt and fires.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
And he deals. Misses with the 2-0, and he's fired 3 straight outside the strike zone. Joey Votto to bat next. In for a strike, now 3-1.
Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play.
As a hitter, you don't know what to expect here in the 3-2. If he'll throw a breaking ball 3-1, he'll do it again 3-2.
The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Now that sets up a really big at bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
So bases loaded with 1 away. And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Joey Votto. There's the strike.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
The 0-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Just trying to protect, keep the at-bat alive.
And the 0-2. Ball 1 there. Turner on third. Robert over at second. Jimenez over at first with 1 away. On the ground, could be 2. Fired to second, and that's 2.
Just trying to sneak one through with the bases loaded, but an excellent job by the defense to turn that one and get out of this jam.
Back here in Cincinnati, now the third baseman, Jose Ramirez. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
Next pitch misses, and the count is 1-1. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely, and I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it'd surprise a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
That one in for a strike, 2-2. In the air, left side. And that's a fair ball. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. And he's into scoring position with a leadoff double. Maybe a chance for our first run here.
Just a bloop hit behind third right there, and that's a really tough play for a third baseman or shortstop to get to, and the same for the left fielder. So he just found a perfect place to drop that one in right there. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Lau at the plate.
Going one. As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss.
He's clearly out there throwing pitchers pitches in this situation. First base is open. He walks him. No big deal.
No outs. Runner on second. Caught him looking for the K.
Well, that's not the best two-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
Here's the Toronto catcher, Alejandro Kirk. First pitch, and he just misses. Runner at second here, one gone. Here's the pitch. Runner on the move. That's in for a strike. Real Muto throws, not in time. It's a stolen base.
Well, sometimes stealing third base can be tough, especially if that shortstop or second baseman are making some noises, moving towards the bag, try to make you think that you've got to stay close. Well, they didn't do a very good job of that. Get a comfortable lead, got a great jump, and that's how you steal third base.
Going to count 1-2.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity.
In the air, fairly deep to right field. Under it is Acuna to make the grab. Runner tagging from third. Throw is offline, and he scores. And it's 1-0.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. You know the situation. You need something in the air and deep enough, and that's exactly what he did. Good pass to the baseball.
And here comes David Bell as he's ready to make the change. Goto's bullpen. Christian Javier gives way. Good effort out of him, even though he exits on the hook for the loss. New arm on the bump after a quick break. So a new arm out of the bullpen for the Reds, Eric Lauer.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me. Sometimes all you got to do is your job and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner third, less than 2 outs. Put the ball in play, and a nice job with the sac fly.
Nootbaar at the plate for the third time as he comes up empty there. Kicks and deals.
At the ball.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
Out to short. Slings it across. And that is that. But they push across 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and nobody left on. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Blue Jays 1 and the Reds nothing. Bottom of the 6th inning. Now here's the Reds leadoff man, Michael Harris.
Well, these fans definitely want to get involved in the game. All it's going to take is to get the leadoff man or even a base runner on.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. Hard ground ball, base knock.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Starling Marte, the next to hit for the Reds. Move over to first, trying to keep him close.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind him. This is where they need to get going.
That one misses. Ball one. Right-hander kicks, deals. There's a strike. And a pitch. And that misses off the outside edge.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
Throw over to first. And he dives back in safely. Nobody out. Runner at first. Another throw over. And he's back in that time as well.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, try to stay out of a double play here.
Line drive, base hit. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
A couple of singles back to back. I'll tell you, man, it's such a good feeling when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that. I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Here's Acuna now. First pitch just misses. And the right-hander deals. Check swing. He went. And the count even at 1. And a pitch. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Kirk makes the grab, 1 away.
Well, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
And now it is JT Realmuto.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
In the air to left center. Mullins settles under it. Drops into the glove. 2 down. The throw is wild and it gets away. So first and second with 2 outs. In now for the Reds, Trey Turner. 1 for 2.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
In there for strike 1.
Some guys are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
The 0-1. And there's a foul ball. Popped in the air. Left field. He's got it. And that is out number 3. Reds strand a couple. They trail here 1-0. Welcome back. We go to the top of the 7th. And here's the first baseman, Matt Olson.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
First offering, and it just misses. And there's your strike.
Well, that's really the money spot. Down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for guys to square that up. That's what you'd love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Oh, and the zone doesn't get the call. And it's 2-1. Just off the inside edge.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Tommy Edman will hit next. First offering misses the mark.
Ball 1, no strike.
The pitch. Grounded to third, could be 2. To Jimenez. On to Votto. And they turn it.
I think there's always something pretty about watching a 5-4-3 double play get turned. I mean, just seeing the ball whipped around the diamond with quickness and accuracy, that was nice.
Now it's the DH, Brandon Bell. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. And now the lefty in the air out towards left center. Makes a nice running catch. And that's the 3rd out. Bottom of the 7th. And now the DH, Luis Robert. The wind of the pitch. Just missed. Movement in the Blue Jays bullpen. Daniel Bard, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. Diaz warming up as well. Next pitch just misses. And the count is even 2-2. Tap dances out of the way of that one.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. 3-2 now. Tapped softly on the ground. Now the throw to first on the run. And they take care of Robert for the out. Here's Francisco Lindor. That one's in there, 0-1. Next offering is outside. The line to kick the pitch. And a count 1-2. Here comes the pitch. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Man, that slider bearing in on your hands like that, it's just so tough to fight off. It's kind of like a cutter and just can eat you up, saw you off. Tell you what, hitters have nightmares about that pitch. Perfectly executed out there on the mound.
Next for Cincinnati, Andres Jimenez. Swings through that one. 0-1.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Here's 0-1. And that one is inside.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he's attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
Out into left center for a line drive base hit. Around first, digging for two. Mullins whips it back in as the tying run is forced to stop at second.
All over that one right there.
I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
Now we'll see if they can pick up that tying run and start us over here in the late innings.
Now here is Joey Votto. First pitch, and he just misses.
These fans, they are ready to cheer about something.
Left-hand batter waits. And it skips into dirt. With a single base runner because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. Ground ball up the middle. Dives, but it's off his glove. That leaves him without a throw. And now they have runners at the corners.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. Chance now to even this game if they can put a ball in play, maybe an error, maybe a hit.
So back to the top of the Reds lineup. Here's the center fielder, Michael Harris. First pitch just misses.
Well, just about to hit that century mark, 100 pitches for this game.
Right side, hard hit. They get the force, and that is the inning. Back here at Great American Ballpark, and the batter will be the shortstop, O'Neal Cruz. Lauer back to work. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Now 1-1. And the pitch is in for a strike. And a count 1-2. And here it comes. And that's down and away. Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
Hanging in there pretty good against the lefty.
2-2 on the way. Left field. Marte moves under it. And there's one away.
Now back, the
Cedric Mullins next up for the Blue Jays. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Good eye right there. And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. Kicks and fires. Swinging a foul straight back. And a 2-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Two now. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. 2-2 now. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the third straight at bat.
Well, they've had a great plan of attack for him tonight. I mean, finding all the holes in his swing and his approach, just frustrating for him up there. You strike out a guy 3 times in a game. I think that guy's got to go back and really study some video with his hitting coach, figure out how they're beating him, make this adjustment really quick, because word will get around the league in a hurry.
Ramirez in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Man, this has been a real important inning in relief. I mean, so far, they've been doing a great job holding that deficit at 1.
Next one misses, and the count 1-2. The wind and the pitch. That misses the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. Struck him out looking. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone. Blue Jays go down in order, but they lead it 1-0. Ready for the bottom of the 8th, and now Starling Marte. And the pitch. That catches the outside corner. And that is strike 1. Movement in the bullpen. Raisel Iglesias, the closer of the staff, is getting loose to finish this one off. Looking to get the tying run on base. And here's a slow roller. Cruz tosses to first. Marte retired.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front. Rolled over it. Put it on the ground.
And now it's Ronald Acuna Jr. Pretty amazing athlete this guy is. Power and speed. Quite a threat. I mean, you're talking about someone that could steal you a bag and go deep. Bo Jackson, anyone? That one is absolutely belted. Back there. And that one is out of here. A solo shot. And they tie it up. It's 1-1. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Logan Webb won't go any further, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break. Pitching change here, Alexis Diaz. He's into the game with the bases empty. JT Realmuto steps in. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Joelle. That's a slider for a strike. And now 1-2.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
The 1-1 is fouled off. 1-2 now. Gets a piece and stays alive. The 2-2. That one missed. Trey Turner up next. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Got him. 2 gone. Trey Turner with a chance now. 1 for 3.
Well, this guy, a player that, if he gets on base, has the ability to really be aggressive getting around the base paths.
And there's the strike. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. And the righty deals. And that's outside. Got it by him for the K. 1 for the Reds on the homer. All even now at 1-1. You're watching the World Series on the show.
Music make me smile. Some people call it rhythm and soul. I could never get enough of this kind of stuff, cause I think they call it rock and roll. But I say roll.
All set for the start of the inning. And now the Toronto cleanup hitter, Brandon Lowe. The wind of the pitch. Off the mark there. 1-0. And a pitch. Check swing. He held up. And it's 2-1. The pitch. Outside. Alejandro Kirk waiting to hit for Toronto. Hit hard. Should be extra bases. The throw into second. Save.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now, there are several ways that they can get this run across.
So up next for Toronto, Alejandro Kirk. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Lots of anxious fans in the ballpark right now. You can feel it.
Line to left. Dives, and he can't hang on. Here comes the throw. Not in time. And we've got runners at first and third to open the inning.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Now it's the right fielder, Lars Nootbaar. First offering misses badly for ball 1.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
The pitch. And that's in for a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Out towards right center field. Acuna after it. Brings it in. Runner tags for home. He scores. That's a big sacrifice fly. It's 2-1.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
Matt Olson up to the plate.
Oh, look out here. He's going to come up ready to swing in this situation.
Just missed. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. Next pitch is outside.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
2-0. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. And he deals. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. The pitch. And now the count filled up 3-2. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
So first and second with one man gone. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Tommy Edman. Here's the pitch. Both runners on the move. That's a base hit. Kirk around third. Acuna fires it to the plate. It's off the mark, and he scores. It's 3-1.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Graham Ashcraft takes over on the mound.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
So now the DH spot, Brandon Bell. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Olson at third. Edman at first. One gone. Misses inside, and now it's even 1-1.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Popped up. That's a base hit as a run scores. The throw to third.
Takes an inside pitch and just fillets it over there to left field. And that's all he had to do is get something to the outfield grass to push that run across.
And now the shortstop, O'Neal Cruz. Third baseman playing on the edge of the grass looking for the sac bunt. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Still only one out here in the inning. Oh, 0-2 now. That's down and in. Activity in the bullpen. Seth Lugo loosening up for manager David Bell. Left-hand hitter waits. And now it's even up. Now a screamer into the outfield. And Acuna able to make the grab. Runner tags from third. Throw home, not in time. The run scores. And they're up by 4.
Sometimes that can be a little tough to score on. It was hit so hard that getting back to the bag to tag takes a little bit of time by the time that outfielder catches it. But a really good job of getting that run in from third.
Ashcraft, 25 years old, and he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2019. Righty to the plate. That's through there for a strike. Just missed. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. And that one hit 97 on the gun. 4 runs in the inning, and they've jumped in front. 6, 7, 8 scheduled to start the bottom of the 9th. It's the Blue Jays 5 and the Reds 1. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the 9th. Eric Swanson.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
And now the designated hitter for the Reds, Luis Robert. And the pitch. That's in there. That's strike 1.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
Kicks and deals. That one missing inside. Back to the mound. Into the outfield, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning. Man at first, and now Francisco Lindor.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
Ball 1, no strikes. Bullpen activity starting up now. Jose Urquidy is loosening up. This would be his first appearance for the club. Right-hander kicks, deals. Just missed.
2-0.
That misses the zone, and that's ball 3. Runner at first with no outs here. And he walked him.
Not the start to this inning he was hoping for on the mound. Now he's going to have to really dial it up against the bottom part of this lineup to get out of this jam.
Andres Jimenez, the next to hit.
Really good piece of hitting last time, going to the opposite field.
That's a strike, and it's 0-1.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to continue, finish off this hitter.
Next pitch inside, and that is ball one. Right-handed reliever. Check swing went around. And the count 1-2. No outs, runners at first and second. Next one off the plate inside. And the count is 2-2. Line drive. Makes the catch for the out. Now we see Raisel Iglesias out of the bullpen.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
Next to hit, Joey Votto. And that's in there for strike one. Robert, the lead runner out at second. Lindor over at first with one away. Popped up to the left into foul ground. Ramirez grabs it on the run. So the lineup flips over. And the batter now, Michael Harris. Siggy, he's got a history of coming through into big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots.
Well, I think it's the ability to assess the situation, understanding what the pitcher has, what he's trying to get people out on, and then being able to use the entire field.
The 1-1. Foul back our way, and that's out of play.
If you're a guy that can only hit to one field, then you're really not going to be able to come through in clutch situations because pitchers are going to adjust. But because he's able to use the entire field, that's why he's so successful in these situations.
The throw to second is offline.
Well, every double play turn starts with getting one, and even though these guys work on these plays during batting practice over and over again, sometimes at game speed you can still mess it up. Could have been 2 outs. Instead, they get nothing.
Starling Marte, the next to hit for the Reds. That clips the corner. All loaded up here in the last half of inning number 9. Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now. Got him, and that's the ball game.
These guys obviously needed to win this game. Down 2-0 in the series. You go down 3-0. Guys start packing their bags. They know that they're headed home. But they came out focused on the task at hand, got the job done. A win in the next game. All of a sudden, we've got a new series.
So Singy, as the numbers show, a great performance on the mound in this one.
Absolutely, and that really set the tone from the beginning. A fantastic effort.
5-1 is how it ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
They gon' throw some from the valley to dance for me. No family, I'm a...
Fans our final line score tonight. First was a victorious